Last call. The time of night where you got to decide if you're going to have one more drink and then bounce, or stay and have a bunch of drinks and possibly leave with a one. What's up, everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're looking to get your music reviewed, you can hit up this email. That's right here. But today, I'm going to hit you up with my thoughts and opinions on Ritz's latest album called Last Call. Now, Rittz is a rapper from Gwinnett County, Georgia, who's currently signed to Strange Music, but this is actually his last release on that label before he moves on to better things. He did make clear that there's no bad blood with Strange Music, so it wasn't as if there was some sort of issue with Tech Nine or anyone else on the label. He just decided, you know what, this is his last project, his contract is up, so now we'll have to see what he's gonna do next. But when it comes to Ritz's past work before this album, I've always been a fan. I liked a lot of his earlier mixtapes. I think his albums have been solid as well, so I was definitely looking forward to checking the shit out. And to be honest with you guys, I can say that this is pretty consistent with what you expect from Rittz. Now, it does get a little bit samey in some spots, and the album is very long. It's like an hour and a half if you want to count all the bonus tracks. But in spite of that, there are still some really nice moments on here. Rittz is still showing you that he's one of the best double-time rappers out. His flow is very clear and he ties in some nice sing-songy flows. So you can expect to hear a couple of bar fests on tracks like Down for Mine and Side Note. He also has a great ear for beats. I think Reality Check has a bit of a Dr. Dre and DJ Quick vibe because of those delicious bass notes. And of course, I gotta shout out the song Crash and Burn. This is one of the waviest tracks I've heard all year by far. The production on it actually reminds me a bit of like Phil Collins or maybe some adult contemporary shit, because what you're getting is some bongos and light keys on that intro. Definitely one of my favorite tracks, and Reality Check is as well. I think Rittz is coming through with a nice variety production-wise, because you're going to get bangers, smooth tracks, and of course some night riders. But Rittz is at his best on this album when he's delivering stories and hitting us up with some concepts. I especially like the track Fuck Cancer, as he tells stories of friends of his who have defeated cancer. It's just a very heartfelt and inspirational track, and he really shows you how he gets vivid with his storytelling. You actually connect with him and the people that he's talking about. It's the same thing on the song So Long, where he's rapping about people who he's lost, a couple of his loved ones who meant a lot to him. So Rittz is not afraid to open up and get personal. That's something he's done throughout his career on his tapes and his albums, and it really helps people connect with him because you see him as a person who's going through all these different things. And he even provides you a little glimpse into his past. On Press Rewind, he's really painting a picture of his childhood where he was bullied for having a mullet and he had a vicious father who used to beat his ass. And on the song I'm Only Human, he is just pouring his heart out. He's touching on some of the woes in the world as well as his personal struggles with substance abuse. So again, he's opening up to you, and this track has some very somber production with dope-ass violin kicking in. I was actually a big fan of a lot of the beats on here, so that's something that Rittz is known for, if you ask me. He really doesn't have any bad beats on this whole project, in my opinion. There were some I didn't like as much as others, and I would certainly say there are some filler tracks here because the shit is so damn long, but there wasn't really a song I heard that I thought was all-out trash. It's just that if you cut the shit down to maybe the best 12, 13, 14, or even 15 tracks, it would make a big difference and my rating would be higher. But before I get to my rating, I just want to point out the love I have for the song Dork rap. On this one, he is just absolutely smashing the dorky rappers out there. Myself, I'm not a big fan of that dorky rap style, and I think he emulates it very well on Verse 3, so if you don't know what dork rap is exactly, he's going to let you know. But I also think this is something people will complain about as if he's being petty and divisive. Either way, Rittz is just telling you what's real, man. He's letting you know what he thinks about some of these rappers in the game and how he doesn't fuck with that dorky, corny, lame rap that we're seeing all over the damn place. So that said, I'm going to go with a 3.5 out of 5 here, man. I think this shit is pretty consistent with what you want from Rittz, but as I said, it drags on quite long, there is a bit of filler, and it gets a bit samey. You cut the shit down, and you easily have a project that's probably a 4, but that's not what rappers are trying to do now. They're just trying to drop as much music as possible. That's just my opinion though, so you guys hit me up in the comments section with what you think. And of course, man, check out all my sites and social media as listed below in the information box. I want you guys to swing by, show me love, and show me lots of it. So thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you next time.